Yay.
I look rough.
Not you look rough. I'm afraid to move this because I'm afraid it's going to go out on me.
Oh, man.
Good morning.
Well, let me get some coffee in me.
We forgot to do that. Hold on.
Oh, my gosh. Deceased.
I was going to say happy Sunday, but it's Monday, yo.
Yep.
That's crazy. Okay.
Yeah.
Pulling up my... Okay, here we go. Look, you can see us.
Oh, yeah, that is us.
Yeah. So welcome to Tiny Table Talk this morning. It's so weird doing this in the morning.
Yeah, it is weird.
But I'm for it. I'm down for cafecito and spooky talk any day. Yeah.
Bro.
While we wait for Lily to wake up, we're going to be going over this dream. Okay, this is weird, right? Okay. This dream is like, I had this dream, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then, like a week later, 2 weeks later, you had this dream. And both times that we had this dream, it was like we texted each other like as a warning, like, hey, you need to watch your back.
Yeah, we did. It was weird.
We'll go over mine now. I know we're not ready to go over yours yet.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, well, we can just a little bit just to connect it together.
Yeah, yeah. But, it's a very common type of dream to have. The dream is ultimately it was about snakes. So, very common dream for people to have, and people are always like, it's actually really easy to interpret, I'd say. The snakes are the snakes, and that's what you got to watch out for. And if you defeated the snake, it's a good dream. If you didn't defeat the snake, then you need to watch your back because something's going to happen, etc., etc. So, but yeah, it was a fun dream for me, at least. I was very like, all the aspects of my life where snakes live is what ended up happening.
Yeah, so, that's crazy.
We're about to go over that.
That is crazy. I honestly, okay, I've had weird dreams, and some of them have scared me. And I think one that will always freak me out a little bit is whenever I dream of snakes. Like the one that I had, it was kind of creepy. Because for whatever reason, the snakes in my dreams, they be like moving intelligently, not aimlessly. Like it's almost like it yes. reminds me of the snake from Harry Potter.
But that's also to tell you that the stronger the intuition is within the dreamer, the easier it is to interpret what the snake is doing, who the snake represents, etc., etc.
Yeah.
A lot of people will just see a snake and they're scared in their dreams because they're scared of snakes, obviously. But somebody who's very in tune with themselves already knows that what a snake means, first of all, and what they need to do in the dream. And hopefully there's a lot of people out there that, like us, have control of their dreams. So hopefully you're defeating your snake.
Bro, just chop its head off. You'll be fine.
How many times? You know what? I have done that in my dreams. I've stomped it by the head. I've chopped it off. I've done. It's as long as you kill the snake, it's a good thing.
I don't think I've ever killed the snake.
You didn't, and you didn't in this dream. I don't think you did. I don't remember now.
I'm the prime example of what not to do in a snake dream.
So I guess I'll read it as I wrote it. I wrote it at like 2 a.m. No, I wrote it at 8 a.m. on April 26th. Not too long ago.
Yeah. What, like a month ago?
I feel like it was long. I feel it was longer ago than that. But you know what? Now that I'm realizing how recent it was, it just made me realize like everything that's been happening in the last few weeks. It's crazy.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, so as the dream was submitted, there's my long novel. I dreamt I was at work and that my friend's husband had me on the line and wouldn't let me hang up the call because he was trying to find her and she wasn't answering the phone. She was on my end of the line saying she wasn't going to answer him.
I'm sorry. It's because of the way you said phone. You were like, phone.
I said that? Yeah. I'm awake. I'm so awake right now and I just started with coffee.
I just hit my mouth with the freaking mic. All right, y'all. I'm sorry. Okay, go ahead. Proceed.
Not the teeth. I'm done. Anyways, she wasn't going to be answering the phone, okay? And I'm telling him, like, hey, she's working. And he's telling me that I'm lying. And why won't she answer the phone? And I'm like, well, because she has patience. It was and this is a pretty, like, it would probably happen in real life.
This is the exact conversation that would be happening.
Literally. So then I'm trying to tell him that I need to take my next patient, so I need to get off the line, how I typically get patients off the line. And then he wouldn't let me hang up the phone call. So that was that scene, right? I move on to another scene where I'm around these girls at work that don't like me. And one of them approached me and starts asking me questions, and I'm answering them, but I'm like, cut to the chase already, like, what's going on? And she asked me to give her a tarot reading.
In the dream?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm like, sure, but I don't have my cards with me. Let me go home. I'll bring them tomorrow, right? And then it turns out that we don't go home because we have to spend the night at work, a code gray. And I'm like, what is going on here? I'm going to bed near my friends, but then instead of going to bed, I'm making dinner in my cot, and I'm building this good-ass sandwich.
Not the sandwich.
I was making a sandwich, yes.
Did it have chips in it and everything? Because that's the only way to eat it.
Extra on the mayo, extra on the Doritos. The ham got to be the fake ham.
Yeah.
Like they used to give us in the field trips in school.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of them sandwiches. And so, okay, so I was making this good-ass sandwich. All of a sudden, it's 5 p.m., and everyone is like, are you staying or what? Because it's time to go home. And I'm like, I thought we were in a code gray.
You're so lost in this dream. You're just like, what?
And then I'm like, oh shit, I thought we were staying. So I had to pack up my sandwich, and I didn't get to eat it. And then we headed out for the day, right?
Yeah.
Now I'm getting picked up from work, and I'm being told basically that we're going out to dinner. And I'm like, oh my God, I need to do my makeup. So I started working on it as someone drove us to the restaurant. And I literally only had to like time to look up and be like, hey, you're a really good driver, before I noticed that we were already there. I know there's a lot going on.
I feel like your ADHD is kicking in.
In my dream, yes.
It's like controlling the entire dream.
For real. Yeah, I can see that. And so I'm like, hey, I'm not going to go inside. I'm going to finish my makeup, and I'll meet y'all in there. And I'm doing that, and I notice that there's a host, and she's being really rude, yelling names across the room, looking for people that she's going to seat. And then I hear her screaming my nephew's name, and I'm looking around for him when I notice some new commotions coming from the kitchen, right? Mm-hmm. Someone else was yelling at someone else and was trying to insult them by saying, yo, mama. I forgot how random this dream is.
Not your mama.
Yeah, I could just hear in the dream, I was like, yo, mama. And I was like, what?
That just reminded me of that one part of the award ceremony that they had when Will Smith went up to, who was up there on the stage? And he goes, keep my wife's motherfucking name out your mouth.
Oh, yeah.
And he like slaps the shit.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, sorry.
I forgot how random this dream went. Anyways, it turns out that person quit right there on the spot and walked away.
You know what? Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Not my mama.
Not my, you crossed that line right there.
And so I'm watching everyone talk after that, and I'm like, okay, y'all want me to be real with y'all? And I don't know how I'm doing my makeup in the car, but I'm also watching the commotion in the kitchen happen.
Okay.
And now I'm taking my attention away from the makeup because it's only halfway done at this point. So I begin to tell him that there's nothing that can be done about what was already been done because the employees just quit on the spot. But as I'm saying that, I'm receiving like a vision almost of what that employee actually did. So it wasn't just yo mama, you know. I'm seeing a dead, an unalived body hanging in a freezer, sliced open from the like abdomen down. Like, you know how they hang the animals at the markets and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, WTF?
Dude, this dream just went from like you
Yes.
doing your makeup to like an unalived body. This is crazy.
It's a crazy, it's a weird dream. It's a weird dream.
Escalation.
So but I continue speaking to them, right, about to tell them what to do because the manager in this case didn't act appropriately. Here's HR Crystal stepping in, right?
Yeah.
So suddenly to my left in the shadows, I can see a snake fall from the tree, like in my peripheral. There's a snake that falls from the tree.
Uh-huh.
Again, I don't know how I'm in the kitchen and outside and doing my makeup at the same time, but there's a snake falling from a tree here.
Okay.
Where did I? Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. A snake that I had already noticed and wasn't saying anything about yet. So I'm like, hey, a snake just fell from the tree and I need y'all to be careful. And then you're walking up to the right side of the car. Now I'm in the car. I don't know what's going on. And I tell you the same, and you're like, what? And I'm like, yeah. And then you open the door to the car and I see it right there at your feet. I'm like, holy shit, stop on it. And you do several times till someone else finally grabs it. Oh yeah, someone else grabbed it, mangled the body to keep it contained. And I was like, holy shit. And then I woke up. So somebody saved you.
I like how I was just like at the door.
Like, what?
And you were like, what? What? I could see myself doing that. Huh? Yeah. That is crazy.
So that was the dream.
There's a lot of plot twists to your
There
dream.
is a lot, and then it makes a lot of sense now that I'm looking back at it. Where is my breakdown here? My notes. So let's see. Section 1. While I'm looking for my notes, if you guys want to be entered in the giveaway for the free Abre Caminos, just comment here on the live and I'll go ahead and add you in. And I guess we'll talk about it at the end of the live. Who's going to get it?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So, section 1, the dream starts at work. The dreamer, myself, basically is stuck on a phone call with my friend's husband. He's frantic, accusing her of lying, demanding answers, refusing to let her hang up the phone. Meanwhile, she's literally like, I'm not going to answer him. And I'm just like stuck in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
But this dream right here is talking a lot about emotional pressure and boundary violations.
Yeah, I was going to say it sounds a little bit boundary-wise.
And little do I know, right, at this point, because it's April the 26th, but over the last few weeks, I have been tested emotionally and boundary-wise.
Really?
Very much.
Like in all aspects or only certain parts? No,
in all aspects, honestly. Like, people have pushed the hell out of me, and I've been hurt, and I have been... I've been put in a position where I've had to say no several times, and it hurt a lot. Cheers to that.
Cheers to our pain.
Cheers to our pain. Yeah. Anyways, so, all this is happening, trying to work, trying to move on, help patients, blah, blah, blah. Sometimes dreams will exaggerate a situation like that to show the truth, right? So people can start making us responsible for emotions that are not ours to carry.
Right. Yeah.
So, again, plays a huge symbolism in what has been my life lately, because I have been overloaded with other people's baggage and overloaded with expectations that probably shouldn't have been put on me yet at this point in my life. And I've had to choose to say no. And again, that hurt. So,
yeah, I think that's like the part about growing up that probably hurts the most.
Yeah.
Whenever you put expectations on yourself from other people's point of view, and you try to live up to those expectations, and then you just end up feeling more disappointed in yourself when you don't meet those expectations. And then when you actually have to be the person to put the freaking, put the hammer down on people, then you're the asshole. But
yes,
it's for your own good.
It's hard,
for your own being.
And it's extra hard when other people get involved, because it's easy to say no to yourself.
Right.
And then other people go in the mix. Other emotions get, put into that mix. and all of a sudden you've affected other people, and you're scared to do that. So, I mean, not something out of the ordinary, but for people like me who like genuinely live to serve others, it's not okay.
Girl, talking about that. Okay, this is my like a little bit off topic, but I saw this video on TikTok the other day, and it was saying based on your sign and I forgot what it was else that like aligned together, it tells you like your reasoning for living. And apparently, me over here, I'm always gonna be a giver. Like I'm meant to like give to people, to help to people, and like attend to them. But no one is ever gonna do that to me. And I'm like, what?
This is based on just your sign?
Yeah, it's like the sign, and I think the day of your like your specific date of birthday, and then you do some like calculations or whatever, and then it tells you like your reason and purpose for living.
So I say in a future episode, maybe next episode, we kind of dive into your birth chart, because it's a lot deeper than that once you hit the birth chart.
I've heard about the birth charts before. I've actually never looked at mine.
I've actually that's how I got into all this in the first place. Because it was like something on TikTok that was like, ask ChatGPT to evaluate your birth chart and this and that, and then you're gonna find out your whole life purpose. And when I did, I was like,
I need to do that. I haven't even thought about doing that.
yes, you need to, and we can do that together if you want. Because I love it.
Yeah, we can do that. I'm down.
I love it. I'm trying to check up on the live here just to make sure everything. Somebody can let me know if y'all can hear me. I see there's people watching. I just don't know who is.
Can y'all hear us? This whole time we've been talking about it. They can't even hear
imagine
us.
that.
We're just over here like.
I would assume that if you were watching and you didn't hear, you would have said something. But you know, let me know that you can hear me.
I'm hoping y'all would have like commented and said, "Hey guys, you know."
Yeah. But moving on, this is the first section. Then it's the people that don't like me at work. These are real people, by the way. These are real scenarios that I live every day. So it was, yes, we can hear you.
Yes, we can hear you.
So basically, these are people who I already live around every day, right? They don't like me, and I'm just trying to figure out why in the world they're asking me questions when we do not speak. We do not cross words unless it's a talk mess. And so I'm just like, okay, spiritually speaking, though, this happens a lot. People will judge you. People will misunderstand you. People will side-eye you. Just genuine dislike. We all have people that don't like us. We all have haters, right? Mm-hmm. But secretly, haters are what? They're also like your number one fans.
Yeah, that's what I was waiting for you to say that.
They want access to you. They want access to your life, your intuition, your energy, your wisdom, your insights. And so that's what the dream was showing me there at that point. Like, these are people who, and it's not to say that it's them specifically, before people start assuming things and I hear a bunch of crap tomorrow. It's because that's what they represent in my life, right? Mm-hmm. Again, people will be placing your dreams as a representation of something specific. These people represent people who don't like me, but want access to me. Mm-hmm. Okay? So think about that next time you're dreaming about people who don't like you or people you don't like, right? So the part that I really liked about Dream Crystal is that she was like, well, no, I don't have my cards.
She's like, you have to wait till tomorrow. Whenever I go back to sleep.
Next business day, thank you. Because that shows that my boundary was set. Like, I am capable of setting a boundary, which again played a part in my real life over the last few weeks. Yeah. So, again, we're studying these dreams way after the fact that we've had them, but it actually falls into place with everything going on in life. Mm-hmm. And I think that's pretty cool. I think that kind of proves that, on a deeper level, dreams represent something. Dreams come as a message for a reason, to prepare you or to maybe further train you into how to handle certain situations in your life. So I did say I'm not available, so I'm so glad.
I'm not available.
Not available.
What about our listeners? For y'all, is it hard for you to put that boundary up and say no, or is it easy? Because I know everybody's different. I know a lot of people that are like, nah, straight up, I can do this. And then obviously you got us little seedlings of a heart over here that take it to heart when we have to say no. But I'm curious to anybody watching, can you set a boundary or is it hard?
It breaks my heart to say no sometimes.
Yeah. No,
sometimes it's so easy. Sometimes it's like, hell no. F that.
Yeah.
Yo mama. No, I'm kidding.
Yo mama.
I don't know how the heck, because I never have ever been the kind of person to say that, and all of a sudden it's being said in my dreams.
That's hilarious. I just like imagine somebody like super exaggerating, yelling in the background, like, yo, mama.
I'm done. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, have you guys?
Yeah, is it hard to set a boundary or is it easy for you? I'm just curious. Anyways.
Yeah, let us know. Okay, so the sandwich, right? The good
sandwich.
The good ass sandwich. Okay, so this is one of my favorite parts, because I start making this amazing sandwich and everybody else is going to sleep, and then suddenly time skips and everyone's leaving and I never got to eat the sandwich. Stop laughing. I'm literally over here looking at you and all I see is dude.
It's because I'm like imagining this dream in my head right now. And you just said you were making it while everybody else was going to sleep, right?
Have you ever had to like stay at work for like an emergency or anything?
No.
Oh my god, it's fun, but like you're given these cots and you're just lining up along the office and you're sleeping like you're at a camp or something. Mm-hmm. Okay, so there I am making.
Well, I could just imagine you like everybody's trying to go to sleep and then you just hear like a bunch of crumbling in the corner and shit. And it's Crystal making her amazing sandwich. That's why I'm laughing, because like, that's funny.
I'm done.
It's funny, right? Okay.
Food, okay, but food and dreams. This is what I'm trying to get to.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
This right here is about energy expenditure. Okay? We prepared nourishment but never received it. And honestly, a lot of caretakers, intuitives, parents, healers, and overthinkers literally live like this.
I can testify to that.
So while we're just laughing about the sandwich, it's really showing like you got to work on that. Make sure you eat your sandwich.
Y'all need to eat the sandwich, y'all. It's important. Don't just make it.
You got to eat it too.
You have to eat it.
You have to nourish the body.
Yeah. You have to eat it and make sure you got chips in it too, because that's the only way to eat a sandwich.
I'm saying that now, but then on the pep talk, I'm going to be like, no chips.
Protein chips, y'all.
Protein chips. Quest. The chili lime ones. Oh my god.
Yeah.
No, put Doritos in that sandwich. That's the only way to do it. Okay. Anyways, so it's energy expenditure. It's showing you that you also need to nourish yourself while nourishing others. Pour into your cup, because if you're not pouring into your cup, how are you expected to pour into others?
Well, yep. Okay.
All right, so we're still talking about the makeup here is also a thing. So getting ready for dinner, trying to finish makeup in the car, never finishes it. It literally only got halfway done. And I'm not talking about like I did my foundation, my blush maybe, and then I forgot to finish my eyes. It's literally like half the face is done.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think that's what came up into my head when you said that. I was like, okay, so half of her face.
Why was only half of my face done?
Half dead, half alive.
Yeah. Good morning, Heather. So yeah, half of the makeup is done. And this, makeup relates to what?
Identity?
Yes.
Oh my god,
good
got
job.
that right. Y'all, it's like a test over here.
She learned it. So makeup usually represents identity, confidence, self-presentation, how we feel perceived, right? So rushing through it can symbolize feeling emotionally unprepared while life keeps moving anyways. Oh my god.
Damn, that was deep.
Yes, because I'm going through it.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's like literally what you're going through.
Ew.
Crazy shit.
When are you gonna? I'm over here reading it. When are you gonna let me be a guest on your podcast? Girl, let's do it. Let's do it. I'm down. Talk about it next week.
Mm-hmm.
I'm down.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so the makeup in dreams is all about identity, right? And it's just weird how it was halfway done, but that really showed again how emotionally unprepared life can feel sometimes, because life goes on. But a lot of the times I do find myself stuck in this position where I'm dwelling in something that happened because I'm a very emotional being. We all know that.
But I feel like if you're sitting through something and you can't let it go, it's because it still needs to be processed. You still need to like sit through the actual storm. Yes, you already lived it, but now you have to sit through the actual storm, get hit by tornadoes and rain and all that stuff, and then the little rainbow's gonna come out.
Oh yeah.
That's the part that I'm talking about. Like overthinkers, people pleasers, we all go through that.
Oh, and we sit here and preach about shadow work, and I still sometimes don't even know what else do I need to do, because like I'm telling you, over the weekend,
Surrender.
Yeah, that's you know what? That's probably about all I have left to do.
No, You're
right.
You. Look, I'm not even playing with you. The minute I surrendered something, and I legitimately when I did the Reiki healing, when I was in doing the massage, and she told me, whatever you're holding on to, imagine that mountain, and God is on top, and you're gonna go leave it at His feet, and you're gonna walk away and leave it there. Surrender to it.
Did you cry when you did that?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Ever since I did that, and I you truly believe it, and you feel it in your soul, you don't even. It's so weird. It's like an automatic healing. Like that's it. After that, I don't think about it, don't talk about it. And whenever something does remind me of it, it doesn't hurt anymore. It's just like, oh, I let that go already. I'm at peace with it.
I'm over here like, I'm gonna cry already.
Dang. Did my words really touch your soul?
I guess.
No, I'm playing.
Okay. So we're gonna go into the freezer now.
Oh yeah.
About the freezer, because I completely, I was like, this is where the dream took a really sharp turn, and I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Unalive, bro. What's going on?
Yeah.
Is this me inside?
Oh my god.
So the dream goes dark, and then the restaurant, there's chaos, and the worker quits. Everybody's arguing. Suddenly, the dreamer, myself, receives a vision. There's an unalive body hanging inside the freezer, cut open from the abdomen down. So this doesn't mean literal death, right? Dreams, again, speak symbolically. And freezers preserve things. Okay? Bodies symbolize truths, emotions, situations, or consequences. So spiritually, this is like something hidden beneath the surface that people are refusing to acknowledge. And I think that goes for the surroundings, because I'm seeing it, but they are not.
Yeah.
But they know something has happened.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like kind of like when I tell people around me all the time, I tell them all the time, like, you know better. Like, you know the truth. Why are you asking me for the truth?
Because you're the wiser.
No, because you know what? I have a specific card that I pull during my readings, and it's like, that card will tell me, like, hey, this person already knows the truth. Why are they asking? Why are they doubting themselves? Why aren't they listening to their gut? And that's when I'm like, hey, you need to listen to your gut. And they'll be there like, I'm like, you already know.
Your face.
No, because they'll be like,
my God.
No, you already know, boo.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was very that was a weird way to symbolize it in my dream, though, and I was like,
yeah, that is really weird. Like, I was expecting a completely different meaning behind that, but it makes sense.
I mean, what freezers preserve is,
Yeah.
And then that's where it got really weird for me because death is usually transformation, right?
Right, and like rebirth and stuff like that.
Right. So I was like, let me look this up, and I did. Truth, emotions, situations, or consequences. Something hidden beneath the surface that people are refusing to acknowledge. It can, maybe it's something that needs to be brought to the surface.
You know, and it could also, like, because your dream is based around basically at work and with people at work. So.
No, because it went in all kinds of aspects.
Well, yeah, in all kinds of aspects.
And now we're out in a public place where I discovered a body in a freezer at a restaurant. And you know what? I just realized.
What?
The truth. Yes, it's a truth that needed to be brought to the surface. And it did end up with a consequence. Yeah.
Well, damn.
There was something that was, I was refusing to acknowledge it.
You see her little...
I even said, like, I remember when I had the conversation that, brought the truth to surface, I said that I was avoiding it because I knew it was going to happen. Damn it. Sometimes I wish these dreams would come before I put myself in situations. Not when I'm in the middle of the situation.
Yeah, that would be nice, right?
That would be nice. Come on, dreams. But yeah. So what's, fascinating, again, is that everybody else is reacting emotionally. But I'm analytical and I'm observant about it. Again, it just reinforces what I do in real life. So, and then I'm explaining, like, what is done is done. Now what do we do next?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God. Okay, I'm having a whole moment. I can't believe this is happening live.
No, for real. I'm like, okay.
No, because I haven't even caught you up with what's happened in the last 7 days.
Y'all.
Oh, my God.
So there's going to be a cheeseman session after this, too. Fun times.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, the final section here is the snake. This is the big one. This is the one that I texted you about immediately.
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, does that work? Am I hearing something?
No, yeah, I think it was fine.
So this is the climax. The snake falls from the tree. The important part here is that I had already noticed it before it fell. I just hadn't said anything yet. And this is intuition. The feeling of something off, but nobody else is noticing it but me. Mm-hmm. And I remember in the dream, it was like in the shadows, right? The peripheral vision, the tree is there, but it was shadowy, and I could just see the snake slithering through the tree, and all of a sudden it just like fell.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The snake lands and then it goes around the car to you. Mm-hmm. So it's near you and everybody's panicking. And I'm like, watch out, dude. And you're just like, what?
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 And then you stomp on the snake, but somebody else contains it. So the crisis is avoided here. And you're very well protected. What did I text you that morning? I was like,
I think you told me that I needed to be careful.
Yeah, but that I don't know if I told you if you were protected.
I don't think you did.
I remember you were. I did tell you to be careful. The scene feels, it's deeply protective in a way. In any ways, not fearful. It's just protect. For me, it was protective. For you, it would have been fearful.
Yeah. I'm curious. Like, did you see the person that actually grabbed it? Like, what did they look like?
I don't remember now. I just remember, okay, so again, peripherals, like it's kind of like tunnel vision, right? So I'm seeing you, and I know the snake is here. I don't see it anymore, but I know it's coming around the car in front of you, and I'm like, it's literally right there. And you're like, oh shit. And then you're stomping on it. And I'm like, holy shit. And then somebody else is like, I see somebody just grab it and they're like mingling the body, and then they take care of it.
That's so interesting. I wonder if that would be a representation.
Jeans and a white t-shirt. That's what I remember.
I wonder if that would be like the representation of my spirit team.
White?
That's what I'm saying.
Ooh!
That's what I'm saying. It's weird.
Good morning, Mommy. Good morning, Michaela. Good morning, y'all. So it was very like, it could, yeah, no, it's very, yeah, white is symbolic of protection. And I didn't pay attention to who it was. I just know that that is what I saw happen. Like,
Yeah.
somebody interfered in the scene, grabs the snake, mingles it up, and then it's done.
Yeah. Interesting.
You're protected.
Very interesting.
I love it.
Yeah, I know that. I mean, sometimes I've heard supposedly my spirit guides just want to like slap the shit out of me because I'm stupid, but they're there to protect me.
Yours, mine tell me that they're not going to help me unless I'm doing things right. And I'm like, Jesus. Okay.
Well, yours are like more verbally aggressive, and mine is physically aggressive.
I want to slap the shit out of you. You ever feel the wind in your face?
Bro.
I'm done.
Like, no wonder I have a headache sometimes.
I just joined, so I can't what I missed. We're just talking about this dream that I had about a snake attacking Lily and how she ends up having a dream like that about me, and we ended up texting each other.
But by the way, both at like 2 or 3 in the morning.
Yeah, fun stuff. We're going over my dream, and then later episode we'll go over Lily's because she's not ready to talk about hers yet, but she'll connect some in a bit.
Yeah.
So, again, the overall message of the dream here is that sometimes dreams reveal where our boundaries are weak, where our energy is drained, where hidden truths exist. Oh my God, I don't know why I want to. It's my throat chakra. And where our intuition has already picked up on something before our conscious mind catches up. It makes a lot of sense. I was in the thick of it, living my best life when I had the dream, right?
Into the thick of it.
Into the thick of it. Into the thick of it. Boom. Dude.
What?
I was so complaining about Rory probably having ADHD, and look at us.
Oh, Lord. No, I know I have ADHD.
I'm done.
I know that.
But yeah. Anyways, being in the thick of it, having the dream, and then now facing the final part of that chapter within the last freaking week, I see how it all played a part.
Yeah.
Yep. We love that. No, we don't love that. I don't love that, but that's what dreams do.
But at least you're at the end of it already. Hopefully.
I hope so. In my head, I'm not, but probably I am.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay, so the lesson here in the dream is that the dreamer isn't powerless, right? I'm the one who noticed the danger. I saw beneath the surface. I warned the people around her and you and understood the deeper truth before everyone else did. So, that was, again, I feel like all my dreams are insightful and they really tell me where the hell to work on myself. And I try my best to do so. That was the dream. So, if you've ever had dreams involving snakes, just know that they come as a warning. And what you do also counts. So, again, if you're killing the snake in the dream, it's basically power on your behalf, right? If you're not able to kill it, it's a warning. It's, watch your back. There's a snake around you. It's going to launch very soon, basically. What's up, sisters? What's up, brother? How you doing?
What's up? Now that you went over this dream and realizing when you had the dream, and then everything that I've gone through recently too, that would make sense.
I need to find out when exactly you told me about the snake in your dream.
I want to say it was like a week ago, maybe a week and a half ago.
Was it for real? Oh my God. Okay.
Yo, she's like coming to like a realization right now.
I have no idea, Lily. We need brunch and cheese time.
It's crazy.
All right, that was the dream talk. And we would love to hear your dreams. If you've had dreams of snakes, of anything that you would like to hear more about what it means, send us a DM, send us a text. Probably half of y'all have our Yeah, we're doing card pulls. You want a card pull? I'll do a card pull. Let me know if you want one.
Yeah. Or if you have any questions about anything, drop the questions.
Yeah, drop your questions. We'll, if we can't find an answer, if we don't have an answer, we'll find an answer. Um, but yeah, Lily, you got a paranormal story for us today?
I do, y'all.
Oh, I'm ready.
I do. Honestly, I don't know if it's tying back to the last episode because I can't remember what I had said that I was going to bring to this episode, but I did find a scary story.
Okay, I thought you were going to tell me you're going to bring the picture that, you know, we've been looking for.
Girl.
Dang!
Hey, but you know what? That's not the only story that we have paranormal pictures. Like, we also have the pictures from when we went to that haunted house on Fuqua. And we took a picture and it was like a little kid in there.
We do have a picture of that. I gotta share that.
We're gonna have to talk about that soon in a future episode. Are you doing that?
Do you want it, or should we wait?
Well, I don't know. It doesn't matter.
No, let's do this. Wait, yeah, let's do the story first, and then we'll do the poll. I'll do the poll. I promise.
It's not a long story, y'all, but it is a good one. So I did my research, and of course, since I'm a big Ed and Lorraine Warren fan, and they have a whole house of artifacts, I found an artifact that I would like to talk about today.
Period.
So there's actually two different artifacts that I'm going to talk about, but they're both short stories, so that's why I picked two, because one would be too short. So the first ones are actually called the two death dolls. And so basically, these dolls were created for voodoo purposes, and they originated from Africa. A doll collector that liked to collect dolls had came across them, and she took them home and she put them in her collection of dolls that she had at her house. She also had her son lived with her, right? So it was just her and her son. So she noticed whenever she had placed the dolls inside of her house, weird things started happening. Like, she had made like a specific space for these dolls to be placed, and then like a couple hours later they would be gone from that place, and they'd just like disappear. And then a few hours later they would reappear and they're in the same spot, or they would reappear in like a different part of the house. And then they started hearing like weird things, obviously like the knockings on the walls that came in threes, which is very scary because if it comes in threes, it's not good. And so a little bit after hearing all the weird noises, seeing shadows, just she was starting to feel very like energetically drained and very tired. Like, she just didn't want to do anything, almost like falling into some kind of like depression, anxiety type thing. Well, on top of that, apparently, because of these dolls, her son got sick, like severely sick. In a span of like 3 weeks, this kid went from being a healthy child to a child that's about to die, and he's laying on his deathbed. And so she was like freaking out because, you know, she's about to lose her child. And so she ends up calling Ed and Lorraine Warren, and they're like, she's like, yeah, I need y'all to come and like check this out. Like, I don't know what's going on, blah, blah, blah. So the Warrens end up going to her house, and obviously, if y'all, I'm pretty sure y'all know, I mean, everybody who's seen the movies, Lorraine Warren was a clairvoyant. So basically, she was basically like a medium. Like, she could see energy and like figure things out, talk to spirits, all that good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So she gets to the house, and she's the one who's able to tie the doll to the child being sick, because the doctors and all the medical professionals that had run tests on the child, they were like, well, we can't find anything that's wrong with him. Like, they could not diagnose him with anything. They didn't understand why he was going to die. And so after Lorraine put basically that 2 and 2, because the dolls were being used as conduits, she removed the dolls, obviously took them to the museum, and then literally instantly, as soon as the dolls, like, because they did like a whole like little ceremony where they detached those dolls from that doll collector and from the child because it was already attached to them.
Oh, wow.
So they did like a detachment from those dolls and the mom and the child. And as soon as they did that, like instantly the kid was healed. Like he left the hospital the next day and it was like nothing had ever happened. Crazy stuff. But apparently, according to files that Ed and Lorraine Warren have, I guess, written based on these dolls, the history behind the dolls, where they originated from Africa, they've been at fault for killing other people, like getting them severely sick and then they just pass away. I don't know, man, but that. Yeah.
I'm not surprised, honestly.
No, I'm not surprised.
We just talked about the shadow doll
and
your sleep paralysis.
Yeah,
and that was harsh. Yeah, if you want to hear about the shadow doll, that's in a previous episode. I don't remember which one, but yeah, they dealt with some strong entities, and it's crazy how things like that can affect the energy. And this is why I say it's so important to protect your energy and protect yourself energetically. It's again, we are all covered in the blood of Jesus as long as we live by it, but it doesn't hurt to do extra to protect yourself, right? It's not just saying I'm covered in the blood of Jesus, it's believing that and knowing what to do to help enforce that protection.
Yep.
Hi Lily, hi Juan. Yeah, it's very, very what's the word I'm looking for? It's crazy.
It's crazy. It's insane.
Yeah, so prayer is beautiful. Prayer is a beautiful way a prayer is an affirmation at the end of the day to cover yourself with, to make sure that you are living in the higher frequency and covering yourself in protective light, so that you can, walk amongst the world and not have to worry about things like spirits attaching and whatnot and getting sick and all that other stuff. So yeah.
All right. So the second dolls that I'm going to talk about they're also originated from Africa, but this is a little bit different story of how it came back to Ed and Lorraine Warren. So these dolls are actually called the African fertility dolls. They're also housed there with the Warrens Museum. And basically the stories shared by the Warrens, these specific statues were originally taken from a voodoo practitioner or a witch doctor overseas. They claim the person who stole the dolls suffered terrible karma and died an untimely, horrific death before the artifacts were eventually passed on to a couple in Connecticut and finally the Warrens. So yeah, I mean that's another one. It didn't have like that much context behind it. But yeah, those like apparently if like specifically those dolls, like it warns people like you shouldn't be stealing stuff from witches.
I was gonna say that.
Or cemeteries.
Or
anything like that. Just don't do it.
No, you shouldn't. If you look around, right, you see all my stuff, right? Right? You wouldn't think that I'm the type of person, but like all of my stuff is enchanted, especially at work. I have stuff at work too. All of my stuff is enchanted and it's not that I'm trying to make anything bad happen if you touch it. It's like if you touch it with ill intention, you're going to be affected in one way or another.
You see what I'm saying?
Like, don't touch what's not yours. Don't take what's not yours. And I got, this all started one time at work when somebody stole my Topo Chico.
Oh my gosh. Topo Chico.
I cannot. My throat is so tight and I feel like I'm laughing weird. But yes, it happened whenever somebody stole my Topo Chico. And your girl was not very grounded back then. She was walking around the office talking about your mom's hoe. And and after I got into what I do and stuff, it's like I learned that a lot of people enchant their things against theft. And I was like, oh, okay, let me enchant this and this and this and that, anything.
Con el chamo, Topo Chico.
But at least for me, it's not going to be very, it's not going to be like, you're going to die if you touch my crystal.
Yeah.
It's going to be like, you're going to get chorro or something.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not mean, guys. I don't do dark magic.
I mean, I feel like it also depends on, the person that you're stealing from. Because, like, obviously these were from Africa and from a legit voodoo, like, dark witch.
And there are people that will go that far. Yes.
Yeah, and you're stealing them? Like, come on now. What did you expect? There's no way. First of all, why would I even want to steal that? Why would you want to steal a voodoo doll?
It could be somebody who, I mean, you said it's fertility?
Yeah, it was
Could
a fertility
be somebody
doll.
who was feeling desperate. I've been in those shoes, but, you know, I don't think I would have stolen a voodoo doll for it. I would have probably gone to the voodoo witch and been like, hey, what can you do for me?
Yeah, no, that is crazy.
I got Chingona Rubio say, Lily, hi, girls.
What's up,
Hello.
Isa?
Okay, if you guys have any questions about anything at all, drop them in the comments. I know I was going to give it away to 3 lucky viewers, but anybody who has commented so far is officially in my next Abracaminos ritual. So
You should explain what that is, though, so people know what it is.
Okay, so do I have one of those over there?
What?
I do, somewhere in the bottom. Would you mind?
What do you want me to go get it?
Yeah, it's a candle.
Yo, I'm an unk. My back is hurting.
So Abracaminos is basically an open roads ritual, right? It is meant
The
to.
rainbow one?
Huh?
The rainbow one?
That's one of them. I'll take that one. Yeah. Be who you are for your pride. What was that?
Y'all never seen that TikTok?
No.
Oh my gosh. If y'all seen that TikTok, y'all know what I'm talking about.
This is an Abracaminos candle. Obviously, this is all it is. It's just a candle, but I actually incorporate other. I incorporate herbs, oils, all kinds of other stuff that amplifies the effects of the candle. I know there are people that steal items from churches to do brujerias. Yes, that is also a thing. So careful.
Yeah, and also like cemeteries.
Yeah, I mean, graveyard dirt. Duh. We love graveyard dirt. Sorry. I don't do dark magic, I promise. Okay, Abracaminos, yes, is meant to open your roads. This is meant to bust open your roads. And it's literally constructed in a way that represents the crossroads, right? So you get, I'm thinking like, basically it's your platter, right? You know, and then it's layered in salt, and then you create roads, 4 roads. So it's constructed like a crossroads, and it's very symbolically heavy of basically your life paths, all the possibilities, everything good that is ready for you to just take, you know? And a lot of people tend to feel very stagnant, which is very normal because we all tend to put ourselves in situations that stagnate our energy field.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why limpias are necessary. So I know I'm giving away Abracaminos, but if you want a limpia, just let me know. Typically, it's a limpia before you do an Abracamino. That way you're stripped of anything that's blocking you. Or we can structure it like a blockbuster and then an Abracamino, you know? So that your roads can start opening up and so that you can get what you actually want, right? There's people who want a new job. There's people who want, I don't know, money, love, all it's anything, really.
Yeah, because sometimes you can be like seeking to open your doors for jobs, but in reality, like doing something like this, it's gonna open your doors everywhere. You're gonna be like, oh damn, like I didn't realize I needed that open, but it's open now.
Yes, and it's you know what, it's very easy to just go buy this and light it yourself, but you need to know that there's specific ways to go about doing this stuff, and you have to be very specific in your intentions, especially if you have specific goals, because again, it's to open all your doors. And you want to do that in a protected way. And I know how to do that. So
I know how to do it.
I know that's why I'm giving you away today. Let's see. As far as my clients that have done Abracaminos, from what I have heard, it has always gone well for them. And again, it's not just specifically based on what they think they want. It's also based on what they need. It's based on your life path. So the doors open exactly where you want them, if it is aligned for you. So if you're telling me, I want this job and I'm going to, put that intention in, but maybe you didn't get that job and you got an offer for another one. It's because that job was not aligned with your path. So, disclaimer, this is specifically for what is aligned for you. What was that?
Sorry, I just did. Am I tripping, or did you feel like somebody was standing right here?
Well, I mean, we both looked that way, but I don't know what I was looking that way for.
Dude, no, it's because I swear, like, out of the corner of my eye, I just seen somebody in white standing right here. I'm not even lying to you. That's why I was like,
I guess that's a good thing.
I'm scared, y'all.
Oh my god.
I'm playing.
Ooh,
Spooky. That's our little logo sign. I mean, our little logo.
Oh, mantra. Done. But yeah, that's what I'm giving away is an Abre Caminos ritual. Again, it's not just a candle. I'm going to layer it with everything you want. Again, I use herb, I use oils, I use sprays, I use smoke. What else do I use? You've seen me do these.
Water.
Everything, literally.
Everything.
And that's what I'm giving away. So everyone that has commented so far, you are officially on my list, and I will get in touch with you.
And coming from personal experience, her limpias actually do work. I kid you not. Like the day of her birthday party, I was feeling like trash. Like I literally went on the sofa and I fell asleep. And I woke up and I was still feeling like trash, and I felt like I was just losing all my energy. I had no energy, nothing. And I was like, damn, and we still got to set up for this party. So then she ended up doing the limpieza on me, which was the egg and then like the herbs and like the smoke and all that. And instantly right after, felt like a brand new person. And then obviously the egg showed all of its bad juju, all the haters. So
my limpias go very deep. I know people like expect just like the egg, for example, but I do a combination of egg, smoke, barrida with the herbs, a water blessing. I do everything. Like I want to see that it's gonna, and I feel the energy field as I'm doing it because I need to know where exactly to hit, and that's how it works for me. I don't know. I pour my heart into it too, which is why I feel so deeply connected to everyone. I'm an emotional being. Hi, Rhonda. So yeah, that's why I really don't do dark stuff, because I want to focus on healing people. You know.
Yeah. Doing good instead of bad.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what I'm giving away. Everybody who's commenting today is going to be receiving an Abre Caminos as a thank you for your support on our first live. So excited. And again, if you have any questions, drop them in the comments or send us a message. If you want one of your dreams to be evaluated at the table, we will make it anonymous. Send us a DM. We don't talk about it with anybody. We just talk about it with each other because we all about the cheesing with each other.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Or if y'all have any paranormal stories that y'all want to share, anything you've experienced, or maybe just a story that you've heard before,
yeah,
feel free to let us know.
We're definitely looking to have people join us on the podcast as a guest. You don't have to be here in person. We can do it, on the broadcast. So if you have stories you want to share, let us know. We'll bring you on the podcast.
Yeah,
that is so exciting.
Okay.
Okay, let me do the card pull. Forgot about that. But yeah. Okay. So this one is going to be for Gordo. That's the card I was talking about earlier. That's crazy.
The High Priestess.
That's crazy. That was the card I was talking about earlier.
That was what, the one where like people know?
Yes, like that means Gordo, you already know what I'm about to tell you.
Hey, for real.
That's crazy. All right, this one's for Gordo. For Jose Garcia. I'm going to do a simple 3 cards.
Fun.
Oh. this confuses me. Really, Gordo?
Gotta be complicated.
Jeez, it's giving. Okay, Gordo. I would say that you are mentally fed up, emotionally stubborn. Sounds about right.
Sounds right.
You are so mentally, I would say that you're so mentally fed up that you are at the point where you want to walk away from something or just put something to rest. And that's okay. That's okay. And I don't say that you should walk away from things because things are going really well for you right now. I think that you should learn what it is that you need to put a boundary up with, what it is that you need to maybe, what's the word I'm looking for?
Oh, girl, I don't know.
I'm thinking boundaries, but also that's all like. There's something else that wants to come here. Emotionally, though, I'm seeing it's not ignorance, it's stubbornness, and you're waiting for people to fill your cup, but you need to learn how to fill your own cup first. Again, we were just talking about that earlier.
Yeah, we were.
And then you are capable of being articulate up here in the head, and you're not allowing yourself to do that right now. You're blocking yourself because you're so focused on how fed up you are. So I need you to clear your mind.
Go hug a tree.
Go hug a tree. Oh my God, yes, dude. Hug a tree.
Hug a tree, do some meditation. Go get a massage with Olga.
Yeah, you really need to get your mind cleared. And I know you've been wanting to get a massage, so yeah, you should do that. You should probably ask for some Reiki healing while you're there. And then you should go get that facial you've been talking about you wanted to get. Like,
go treat yourself. Treat yourself.
So yeah, I'm seeing that you find security in running away from things. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's not what's going to help you right now. What's going to help you is clearing your mind, getting your thoughts organized, and learning to turn her back up because it was reversed. The Queen of Swords, articulate and get your mind going again. The way you were at the beginning with your motivation, that's what you need to get back to, right? And then stop being so stubborn. Learn to accept love. We all love you. Lily's like, no.
What? I didn't even say
No.
That's crazy.
I'm done. Victor, what's up, primas? A-Town in the house. What's up, cousin? How are you doing?
Hi.
All right.
Does anybody else want some readings? Y'all comment.
Collective or what? Or do you want a reading?
Huh?
Do you want a reading?
Oh, Lord. Sure, why not? Let's see if anybody comments on
Shit. Okay.
That was pretty straightforward.
Yep. Lily, you have whatever lesson it was that you needed to learn, you've learned it, that's for sure.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, you are, yes, because look at this. Hold on, let me put this down.
Holy crap.
Do you see
looking
this?
at it right now and I'm like, hello?
Okay. Here we go. Right front and center is the Ace of Cups telling me that you are showered in blessings right now. Remember what I told you at the full moon ritual?
Yeah.
Okay. And yeah, that lesson right here, the world used to show up upside down for you, and now it's showing upside. So that tells me that you've learned whatever lesson it was that you needed to learn. Do you know what that is? Do you want to share it?
It's crazy that we're already talking about it, but it's been boundaries.
Oh, okay.
It's been boundaries and like emotionally, physically, you know, all of that, spiritually. Like, I can't tell you. It took me a minute to learn how to put boundaries up. Obviously, going through therapy, learning how to actually do it in the healthy way. And now I'm like, no.
And I feel like that ties in with identity for you because you have the Two of Pentacles reversed here telling me that you're no longer struggling to juggle identities here.
Yeah, no.
So,
Yeah, because that was another one for a really long time for me. Like it was the whole identity part, and I struggled for a minute.
I love that.
It was back whenever you used to live in the apartment. That's how long ago.
Oh my God, yes.
That's how long it's been that I've been going through like trying to figure out like how to cope with everything and become like get my state of mind different from what it used to be.
And you were also in the thick of it with your sleep paralysis, I remember.
Yeah,
because you came to sleep a few times at the apartment.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
telling you.
Look at the glow up.
Yeah, it really does feel that way. It really does. Now, and I will say this, like now that I know how to do the boundaries and I know how to do it in a smart, healthy way, it's making other parts of my life flow a little bit easier, even though those parts of my life are trying to poke at me and poke and just throwing a punch in every direction. I'm not even lying to you guys. It's felt like that. It has felt like that. But I'm actually able to like deal with it in a good way.
And it's not stopping you. You're doing it right. You're doing it all right. So everything that you've been incorporating all this time, because this is the first time I actually see positive cards for you.
That when I looked over there, because I didn't even look at them until you held them, and I was like, oh shoot, like those look nice over there. They don't look all dark and mysterious over there.
Yeah, no, it's working for you. Keep doing what you're doing, because if you change it up or go back to the old ways, you're just going to see these reversed again.
Yeah,
and we don't want that.
Yeah.
So. Oh, I love that for you. How much did we have to do for that to work?
I think we were fighting for like 2 years.
No, I haven't done it that long.
I feel
like we've been working on it since you went to your first Reiki healing.
No, we were working
on it before that too.
I would say when you were in the apartment. When you were in the apartment, that's when I first started.
That was in. It's been almost a year.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you see, guys, sometimes the client work takes a long time.
Yeah, especially if you're a stubborn one like me.
It's not just a week, yeah.
Juan says, absolutely love what you both are doing. It gives such an insight of higher perspectives. Thank you helping us on our spiritual journey.
You're so welcome, Juan. I feel like if I can help people with what I do, I'm going to do it because that's what I guess I'm meant to do. I don't feel like I wanted to hide everything I do for a long time because, people are just mean and people
they think
say things and it's when people think you're all of a sudden you're worshiping Satan if you do witchcraft, and it's like, no, that's not how. Look at does that look like I worship Satan? But yeah, no, I mean, like, I decided to that I'm gonna help people, so that's what I'm here to do. And part of that is interpreting dreams, part of that is limpias another day, part of that is throwing together a bunch of jars another day, or lighting up 10 candles at once. We're going outside to pick herbs. You should see me the other day. I was outside barefoot picking herbs.
I can imagine that. No, but yeah, guys. I mean, it's a journey for sure.
Yeah, it really is. So I guess I can do a collective.
Somebody do a collective.
People are being shy. It's fine. Should we do lives more often? That's my question. Should we do lives more often?
Okay.
I did enjoy this.
Me too.
Yeah.
I feel like it kind of makes it a little bit more fun because people are actually listening in the moment.
Yeah. Good morning, Nana. Have a good day too. God bless you.
Who is that, Crystal?
How do you do me next? Okay. Oh, guys, y'all are dimming your light. Y'all are not pouring into your own cup.
Ooh, that one jumped out.
It's easy to fall into the cycles of not not nurturing yourself, but that's really important, and that's literally what the cards are screaming here today. Um, yeah, there's an imbalance caused by the fact that maybe you're over focused. It's giving over focus on trying to recuperate emotionally or feel whole in general. And the point is that it's not that complicated. It doesn't have to be that complicated. Self healing starts with looking within first, and that means finding yourself in a moment where you feel like you're struggling and kind of breaking down that moment and see where that moment roots from and what it is that you need to work through. And so that's where you doing the work there is the beginning of pouring into your own cup. And after that, it looks more like, all right, so I've worked through this. What kind of decisions do I make now? Making better decisions for yourself, emotionally, spiritually, things that align with what you believe, your belief systems. And doing exactly that, taking little steps at a time to pour back into your cup again, because if you're not pouring into your own cup, how are you expected to pour into others, right? So yeah, do that, because I feel like in general, everybody has a light within and everybody has the capability to shine as brightly as, the next person. But a lot of the times we become stagnant out of our own, out of the things that we do to ourselves, right?
Yeah.
So focus within first before you focus out. And it's not to say that in a way that feels selfish, but in a way that prioritizes your well-being in order to be able to prioritize the well-being of others later.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I feel like that's for me too. That's crazy. But yes, the balance will come. I feel like a lot of this is led on by maybe wrongdoings, maybe things that you've gone through that you feel like you have not received justice in, but know that, the world works in mysterious ways and justice always comes to light. Whatever is done in the dark will always come to light. And you have no control over that. I know you want it maybe done sooner than later, but everything comes to light at the correct time in God's divine timing, and you should just trust that God is there to do his work on your behalf when that time is right. So focus inward. Mm-hmm. Focus inward. Justice will come. Balance will come, but it comes with you focusing inward first. Oh, Jesus. And that one is heavy because I feel it in my throat. So I feel like a lot of people are not saying what they need to say. So as the song says. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay, Yadi, I'm going to do you next. It's awesome that you have been blessed with this beautiful gift. Thank you, Tammy. I think it's awesome too. I really enjoy it and I find it very fulfilling. Find out what you need to. Okay, Yadi. So again, you're currently going through a change, we would say, and you're being faced with having to face life with a new perspective, right? So, that's something that definitely I feel like we all go through at one point or another. For you, this looks like you are probably already doing the work to focus inward. You're trying to do the work to improve yourself, to heal yourself, and it's very emotionally geared right now. And you're kind of no longer sitting in a stage where you're waiting for emotional healing to happen. So what you're doing is the right thing. Just remember to have an open concept, an open mindset, and don't be afraid of, seeing things differently. Yeah, that was very opposite of what we just had.
Mm-hmm.
So, good, good. Yeah. Okay, okay. Nana. Okay, okay, Nana. I'm gonna do you next. Where am I? I'm like, where am I on time? I'll do next.
I like how we're like awkwardly silent while you're shuffling the cards.
I'm reading.
Oh,
Oh shoot.
it's low-key because I like the sound of the cards when she shuffles them, so
I don't think the mics pick that up though. It's very satisfying.
it really is. Yeah, I can hear it. I'm pretty sure y'all can hear it too.
Okay. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, that was a lot. Give me a second. Give me a
I
second.
need one.
Okay.
One-on-one. Oh, okay. Hey, y'all can tell Crystal.
I got
She'll
you.
meet up with John and do her thing.
All right. So I'm getting here that maybe you've recently gone through it's either a transition or a rebirth. It's a point in your life where like you have emerged as a new person. Like you feel like you've emerged as a new person. You feel like you've changed. You feel like there was a huge change for you recently, or it's coming. It's right here. Your message here though is to be mindful of illusions, mindful of what you believe to be the truth versus what is the truth. And don't move quickly. Whatever moves you're trying to do, take your time and really think about it. Don't act spontaneously. Don't try to just jump into the next step or the next journey or the next chapter. Take your time to really evaluate and use your gut instinct. Yeah, trust your gut. I always tell people to trust their gut because at the end of the day, that's where the truth is. And it feels to me like you are being presented right now with a lot of conflicting narratives, maybe a lot of things that feel true, or something is nudging you to tell you that they're not true. And I need you to really, really pay attention there and listen to your gut. Yeah, and then again, don't make quick moves right now. This is not the time for quick moves.
Nice.
Yes, ma'am. I need one-on-one. I got you, Rhonda. I'll send you a DM. I think you were commenting earlier, so I'll send you a DM.
Damn. So a lot of trust your gut, people. Trust your intuition.
Okay.
Jose Ramos says, how about the people that steal things from a cemetery?
So you're not supposed to do that. You're really not supposed to.
Yeah.
The witches do go out to cemeteries. We do use graveyard dirt, but that's going to be more on the heavier magic side of things. Witches go and bury things at the cemetery. But you're really never supposed to take anything without making an offering. That's the first rule of thumb. So stealing things from cemeteries, in general, you're taking energy with you that probably does not belong to you or with you. And that's a very easy way to invite something into your energy fields or into your home or into your life in general that you should probably not invite into your life because you never know. Cemeteries are where the dead rest, and you're, number one, interrupting their rest. Number two, you don't know who you're interrupting or who you're about to piss off. So
yeah, you gotta be careful with that.
Super careful.
Like, I feel like sometimes people do it unintentionally too, and then they realize, oh shoot, like this is something serious. Like,
Yeah.
You will definitely start feeling the presence of something.
I have known people to, they'll take something to their loved one, right? For example. And then it's time to clean up and, change things up or whatever. And they bring stuff home with them. And then things start happening or weird things just do, whatever. They start hearing things, seeing things or shadows or whatever. And it's like, well, what would you say you've done, basically, right?
Yeah.
And then they'll say something like that. And I'm like, well, why would you do that? Throw it away.
Mm-hmm.
Leave it there. Throw it away.
Mm-hmm.
The people anyways come by and throw away what they're going to throw away. So
I don't know. Overall, just cemeteries are not a good place to be like messing around with things. Like, I remember, I'm about to put Gordo on blast right now, but I know his story at the cemetery in Galveston. And he said that I think they were coming back from something like with his friends in high school. And they had stopped to eat at Whataburger. And then I guess they were like right next to the cemetery. And so one of his friends starts saying like, oh, there ain't nothing out here. Like, if it's real, then show yourself, blah, blah. Well, they said they started hearing growling and like something stomping towards them loud.
Ooh.
And then I guess at first they were like, kind of like, what the hell is that, blah, blah. And then they kept hearing the growling and then they had to leave and all that. But I was like, dude, no, that's not the place. You want to feel all prideful and oh, show me your power type. Don't do that.
Don't be doing that.
Don't do that because they'll show you the power.
They will show you the power. They will show you the wrath. No. And again, you do these things as a witch. I know that you can do these things, but there is a respectful way to do it, right? As far as like taking, right?
Yeah.
Or even speaking to spirits in general. Like there is a respectful way to go about doing everything and anything because it's possible, but you have to do it the right way. And you have to be protected.
Yeah.
See, my oldest son was doing research for one of his doctorates of occult sciences, came over from Europe to explore different cemeteries here in Texas. Okay. I actually found it so interesting that Europe tends to offer studies on occult sciences. And I love that. And I wish that was available to us here because I would so do something like that.
Yeah.
But instead I'm over here building a library. So yeah, no, definitely here in Texas, we have a lot of history. We have a lot has happened in general, and anywhere in the United States, really, especially the South, you're going to get all kinds of energies and all kinds of stories. And it's kind of beautiful, honestly. But there is, again, a respectful way to go about doing all of that. He was using some kind of electronic device, like a cell phone light and a sensor app. Yeah, what are those things called? The gauges?
Yeah, they're basically, you can get them on your phone, or you can also get them like as they actually come, which is usually like a box, and it has like a little antenna on it, and it'll light up if there's any kind of like energy that's I guess what's the word, like interrupting that energy frequency.
Yeah.
So, and then obviously like the temperature will drop. The lights will sensor if there's like somebody there like trying to touch it or whatever. It picks up on energy. So those are just some of the things you can use when doing your little paranormal investigations. There's also ghost boxes that you can use.
We should do one.
Girl, where?
I don't know. Somewhere.
Here? No.
I was going to say, we can go to that cemetery.
We just talked about how not to go to a cemetery, and here we are.
All right, don't do it if you're not... Is my mic going to go out? Okay.
No, sorry.
Don't do it if you're not experienced, obviously, but like, and don't do it disrespectfully. I've gone and sat... Okay, here's the thing about witches, too. I haven't done it myself. We've driven through cemeteries and stuff.
Right.
We've gone through them. Like, we've just been curious, but nothing else has ever been other than that. But I have come across witches that go to cemeteries to do their work.
Oh, yeah.
And they go to cemeteries to bury someone. Have you ever heard somebody tell you or heard somebody being told, like, hey, you've been buried in the cemetery? That's dark magic. So witches do that, but witches, it's not just that, you know, they go to cemeteries to collect supplies for their work. They go to cemeteries to make offerings. They go to cemeteries to glamour magic. I've seen a glamour witch go to a cemetery to do glamour magic to charge their supplies. You can pick up a lot of energy in a cemetery, both good and bad.
Yep.
It's just respectfully, and that's what a lot of people forget and don't do. It's an RIM pod
A RIM pod.
or an R. Isn't it REM? Girl, I don't know. I don't remember. I have to go to Walmart, see y'all later on today. Oh yeah. It's almost time to start getting ready. So on our way back from Eagle Pass, we stopped in Dilley's St. Mary's Cemetery, and I slept while he was doing his research at around midnight. I remember I rested very good like never before when taking a power nap. Cemeteries can do good and bad.
Yeah.
So it just depends on how you approach it, what your intention is.
Yeah.
Intention matters.
It's all about intention.
So yeah, Monterrey in the house, baby. Hola, Leonid. Yeah, it's all about intention. So yeah, it could be good or bad. It just depends on you. So again, it's all about keeping your energy aligned. Oh, I love this. Okay.
Mm-hmm. I am down though to do a paranormal investigation.
Like the girls on the other podcast that we went to go see live and how they did theirs.
Oh yeah.
Those are cool.
Yeah.
Those are so cool. We listened to
And That's Why We Drink.
And That's Why We Drink. And they did their own paranormal investigation. We went to see them live a few years ago now, like 2 years ago.
Yeah, probably.
And they showed us all their footage, and it was so, I love their perspective though. They're so calm and chill about how they approach. Like, it's not what you see on TV where everyone's freaking out and talking about, I'm about to have a heart attack and this and that. No, they just sitting there vibing with the ghosts.
For real.
They really are. And I want to be that kind of person too.
No, for real.
Not that I'm already not. I'm over here like, you saw something white? I'm like, what's up?
I'm over here like, I don't know.
It's again, if you know how to handle the situation, it doesn't scare you anymore, and that's why it's important to learn. So.
Yeah. And to be protected always.
Yeah. I take it back when I was in high school from 1973 to 77. I used to take a few brave girlfriends to the cemetery next to our school. Wowzers. Living the life.
Wow. I've been to the cemetery in Deer Park.
The big one?
The one right next to San Jacinto College.
Oh, yeah.
I've been to that one at night.
When?
When I was in college.
Oh, duh.
When I was in the night classes, we would always take our break at the little gas station on the corner, and we'd get some chips and like an energy drink. And I remember one time we were like, oh, like you won't go over there, it's dark. Blah, blah. Hell yeah, I will, let's go. And we ended up going. We didn't really experience anything, but I've been to that one.
It's a peaceful, it can be a very peaceful place. I don't know why people make such a big like fuss about how scary they are. They're not really that scary.
Also tying back to the cemeteries, that can also tie back to the what is Ashun and all of those?
Oh, the what are they? Oshun and Maya.
Deities?
Well, deities, yeah.
Deities?
They're forms of deities, but they have a specific name.
Yes. So there's actually one of them. I don't know if you guys have ever like heard of these things, like Oshun. I think it's Oye.
Oya, Yamaya.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, this is the branch of Espiritismo, basically.
Yes. So, fun fact, because it was told to me by a card reader, that I have Oya, right? That's how you say it?
I think it's Oya.
Oya. I have Oya on like my spirit team. So if I really wanted things, she's kind of like the person that's very, very powerful, and she'll show you that you can have anything in this world and you don't have to do anything bad to get it. Like, it's all through good vibes, like good intention. And the thing about the cemetery and that connection is that she roams in the cemeteries. And I remember that card reader told me, she's like, you know, if you want to dive into that and actually like ask for things from her and like get her support and get her on your team and like kind of like start worshiping her and stuff, you need to go to the cemetery. and you need to go leave some flowers or whatever, do your offerings there the 7th. I'm like, I don't know. But yeah, in case, I mean, if y'all have ever heard of her and if she's just so happens to be on y'all's spirit team, that's its tying there. People go to do work with her.
And it's actually very possible to find that out. You just need to find an espiritista that's legit.
I know one.
That's
if
legit.
y'all need one.
I went to her, okay?
Yeah.
I went to her and she told me about my spiritual court. She told me I have a gitana. Yamaya was calling me to the ocean. I did go to the ocean. And I'm probably going to go to the river next week before the big business shoot. And then, yeah, I'm diving into that slowly because espiritismo is very, very white light, white magic, very God-based, and I really love that about the religion. So I'm diving into it slowly. I'm literally about to start organizing my first mass. So I'm excited. I love it. I love it. And she's going to be helping me with that. So yeah, there's a good espiritista that we know that if anybody needs guidance on that.
Literally should.
And,
she just needs your name and your birthday.
Yep.
And she will read you like if she's known you since you were born.
Yep. I have 8 pages of notes in one of my books.
Yeah.
That it's a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, great lady. We love her.
Yeah, she's so cool.
And yeah.
All right. Well,
I think that wraps it up.
Yeah.
We've gone way over time.
That's Oh, are you gonna do the? Are you gonna post that later? The
What?
repercussions.
Oh no, because I said anybody who's commenting is gonna be put into my next repercussions.
Oh, like you're gonna put them all together.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
there you go.
So I'm gonna send messages to everybody who's commented to see if you'd like to be included for sure. And yeah, thank you so much for supporting our first live Tiny Table Talk. If you guys enjoyed this, let us know in the comments below, and we'll do more often. This is a little Memorial Day celebration since we bored and waiting for 2 p.m. to have burgers at our mom's house.
Yeah. And also, once again, if you have any dreams that you want us to interpret and talk about, you can remain anonymous. If you have any paranormal stories, any crazy witch stories, lechuzas, whatever it is, anything scary that you've experienced or know of, feel free to send us a message and we'll gladly talk about it on this podcast.
And I know y'all got lechuza stories. Everybody always talking about the sin of lechuza.
Everyone has.
Yeah. So definitely can't wait to do this again. Thank you for joining me today, Lily.
Thank you for having me, Crystal.
It's been a pleasure.
It's been an honor.
Oh my God. All right, everybody have a great day, and we'll see you guys at the table next time.